Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Wednesday, February the 21st. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions for me, you can use this email address. And this is a free room. You don't have to be a member, excuse me, sorry. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our trading room. There's a link. And this is a link for a subscription. You get a 15% instant discount if you use the promo codes that is there. I open the room around 9 a.m. Eastern time, and that's when I start to share my screen. I get live on the mic about 9:05. I go to 3:30 Mondays to Thursday, and 3 o'clock on Fridays. Well, quite frankly, a spectacular day in our trading room. Awesome day. Holly was on fire. I actually only took one of the Holly alerts, but we had so many great alerts today. This is the one that caught my eye early on, ANTH. The reason it caught my eye, first of all, let's take a look at a daily chart. And you can see it has a nice, huge potential void fill and gap fill, whatever you want to call it. So back to the 15-minute time frame. But more importantly is when I read the news, I couldn't see any specific news on it other than Roth Capital put a $10 price target on it. So here's a situation in which you have a low float stock. It has 10 million in the float. 26% of that float is short. So I thought, well, man, I mean, a lot of people are going to read that $10 price tag, and let's just see. And that doesn't mean it's going to $10, but you know, you have a low supply, high demand situation perhaps starting. I'm looking at right now, there's almost 25 million shares have traded, 71 times normal. Anyway, this is one that I had to have a little bit of persistence. I got into the trade originally right here at 209. Okay, it did pop up, and then it started to come down. I thought, I don't know. So I got out of the trade. I took a 2-cent loss. I watched it as it held 2, and then I got back into the trade right here at 212. Right about, that's close enough. 212. Then look what it did. It popped up. I took a little bit out at 223 in case it was going to do this again. Took a little bit out at 223, and then look at the run it came to it. I did sell some more at 270. Out at 270. You know what? I think I'm a little bit wrong. I'm looking at my notes here. I may be a little bit off, but bottom line is, yes, I got back into this. It might have been at 220. Sold some at 270, and now probably, and oh, that's right, I sold a little bit just over the whole number at 252. So I'm holding on. I want to see if this has any sort of a bounce. I don't have that much left, but this turned out to be just a tremendous percentage trade. Percentage being, you know, the percentage gains. A lot of us in the room took that one. Now here's the one that was kind of one I was probably most proud of was Quad. This is an earnings play, you know, and I saw it right here on earnings. See how this is the pre-market today. So it had earnings, very little volume, but I mean, look at the pop from 22.16 up to 23.20, whatever, 23.27. But it was very little earnings, few earnings. Very few shares had traded in the pre-market. So you never know. I mean, and then you know, it started to look like it was just going to drift down, and but you know, you just never know what's going to happen with these. So the market opens, and look what it did, all the way up here. And you know, you know, if you're in the room a lot, you know that I tend not to trade in the first 15 minutes. I like to see things settle down. So I watched it then trade all the way back down here, and then again take out 26. So right at this level here, 26.23 is when I pounced. Took the trade right here. 26.23. Again, it's an earnings play, so I figured it would be, you know, live most of the day. You know, and I look at the volume now, and it's, you know, 1.2 million, which is 17 times normal. Not a huge float. Again, 35 million in the float, so it's not a big float. So got in here, sold some at 26.50 just in case. Okay, I wanted to take some out just in case because it was still pretty whippy, and then I was able to hold on for the bigger moves. 26.82 and 27.36. Still have some, but I mean, this has turned out to be just a spectacular trade. One of the things is that I decided that, okay, yeah, I just had patience with it. I guess that's the bottom line. Just had some patience with it. Didn't allow this to completely discourage me from stopping looking at it. And I mean, this is it. The sellers tried to knock it down all the way. Buyers took it back up, and then the buyers resumed control. So that turned out to be just a great trade. This is the other one, CHGG. This is the one that I actually had pretty good patience on. Uh-oh. I hope I'm not hung up. Good. Okay. So this is the one that I actually got in. I love this one. This was a lifetime high break. I don't have to even show you the daily chart. All I have to do is tell you that over 20, this was right there is a lifetime high for the stock, 1992. So I had set an alert actually at 20 for whatever reason. So it was a price alert. So I got into the trade originally at 2009, right up here. And it popped up to 2019, looked good, and then it came all the way back down, and I decided, okay, I can't hold on. This could have just collapsed completely, and as I said in the room, maybe it's just not ready today. So I took a loss on the first time I got into it. I got out at 1996. Again, you'll always see me taking manageable losses. Then popped over 20 again. Got interested in it again. Got in at 2018. Did take some out right around here, and I'm still in it though. Okay, so I'm still in it, and we'll have to see what happens. I may hold this one if it closes near the high of the day, because again, just take a look at the daily chart. I mean, that's it. There is no resistance, okay? So this could have a second day continuation out of this area. So depends on what it does. If it closes near the high of the day, I'll probably keep a portion of this, and it is still close to the high of the day. And let's see, PHM was one I did take from Holly. I got in a little bit late. There was the alert at 30.09. I took the trade right here at 30.16. It wasn't bad. I mean, it got all the way up to 30.43. I took some out at 30.34 and then basically flat on the last part. But this was, the market put in a nice rebound. If I take a look at the SPY, you'll see that pre-market it was down it was a little bit down, but it started to recover, and then the SPY started to move. What we saw today were a lot of the stocks that were beaten up. Off the top of my head, like an RCI. Look how much it was beaten up on earnings. I actually was looking at this one maybe once it opened, it break down below 8, but it's recovering. We saw so many stocks that did that today that on earnings, or for whatever reason, got beaten up and then recovered. And that's because the SPY, not always, but it's nice to trade along with the SPY, and that's what the SPY has done. So anyway, that's it. I mean, just a tremendous day in the room. Lots of great trades. I'm not the only one who posted great setups, but those are the ones that I took, and just turned out to be extremely good. I will close this down, and okay. So if you have any questions for me, here's the email address. Again, it's a free room. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas. You can come into the room. All we ask for is your email. We send you a form to fill out. You create a password, and that's it. We don't ask for credit cards or anything. This is a link for a subscription, 15% discount instant if with the promo codes that is there. I will open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock, approximately 9 o'clock Eastern time. I'll start to share my screen then, and I'll get live on the mic at about 9:05. So everybody have a great evening, and we'll see you in the trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.